This is Darren Mullings after Tiverton Town 2, Yate Town 3. Darren, you've got the 3 points, which probably is the most important thing. First points away from home as well, and out of the bottom 4. So there's a hat-trick of good things to talk about.
Yeah, like you said, overall it's been a fantastic afternoon for us. Like you said, first and foremost, it was the performance the result that counted today. I know we spoke a lot about the performance on Saturday at home to Walton, but today was about the result. On a really difficult surface, we had to change the way we played a little bit today. And look, I thought we started extremely well. We should have been a goal up within probably a couple of minutes, I think it was, and we had a couple of opportunities after that, and probably disappointed not to take that, because I think it could have been a different game. But then look, we fall behind to what I think is a really soft goal. I've said that way too many times this season, and something we really do have to improve on. But the pleasing thing is the reaction today. We're positive. We come straight back after we concede the goal and get ourselves back in the game, which is great. And then look, I thought we were okay first half. Still, I think we tried to create a few things, and maybe the quality at times wasn't there, but we're trying to be positive. And then second half, look, it's so important. We say we start well in the first half. We need to do the same second half. And to be fair to Tiverton, I think they come out well second half. But again, it's another sloppy goal from us, and we got let off a few times before they scored, and that's just disappointing. We do a lot of work all week around what we need to do and how we need to set up, and it's the basics of defending, but we're still not doing them. We're not doing well enough today, and it's something we need to look at. But I don't want to dwell on the negatives, because we got ourselves back in the game. And look, Corey today was, we had a talk before the game. He should have been really disappointed not to start. We felt the nature of the surface and the way we thought the game might go, it was better for him to come off the bench and make a real impact. And fair play to him, he done that. He come on at I think 20 odd minutes to go. He offered something we worked on, a long throw, and it's dropped to him. He showed great composure and slots it away. And then, the game's a bit to and fro, and then I think both teams really wanted to win the game. I think they seen the opportunity to do that, and Asa was probably very unlucky not to finish it whenever it was off the crossbar, and you're starting to think maybe it's not going to be our day. But one moment of quality, good ball in behind, and great first touch, and he drives into the box, and finishing is superb, and Corey gets us the win in the 93rd, 94th minute of the game, and then you just hope we can see out the last minute or so, and they done it. So look, I feel overall we got what we deserved today. Like I said, there was moments in games where they put us under pressure and they had chances, but that's moments in any football game we have to deal with them better. That's like I said, an area we need to improve.
Well, to get somebody to score 2 goals, that's the first time I've had a brace from anybody, and score 3 and away from home, that's obviously very, very pleasing. But you must have thought after that first sort of 15-20 minutes when there's so much in control and had good chances that it might come back to bite you. Thankfully it didn't.
Yeah, that's always your worry and concern when you have so many chances and there's a lot of sustained pressure and you don't take them. And we spoke a lot about that this season. There'll always be a moment in the game where the other team may get a chance or a half chance, and it feels like at the moment every half chance teams get that they're putting away, and we have to work so hard to create a chance and also put it away. So yeah, like I said, it's something we need to work on, and the teams are going to have chances in games. That's football, and I think a lot of it comes from confidence, and when you play okay for periods and then the slightest mistake it falls into a goal, it can drain that confidence, it can drain that self-belief as a team. But like I said earlier on, I think the way we came back twice and then to go on and win the game is something not to forget, and something we need to build on in the coming weeks.
And it's difficult for both sides. I mean, standing on this pitch now, it's a bit of a pudding of a pitch, and the grass is a bit long, so it's difficult for both teams to play the type of football that perhaps they wanted to.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult. Like Asa said to me at the end of the game about the pitch, and almost apologised, and there's nothing he can do about it. I'm sure he wants to play football as well, and it's difficult, and there's not much you can do when it's like this. But it's a real difficult surface to play on. It made the game really scrappy, of course. But look, we're just glad to come away with the 3 points.
And now you've got a week, no midweek game, and another very, very important game. I know they're all important, but away to Weymouth next Saturday.
Yeah, another week of hard work. Obviously, we had still a few injuries today out. Omar and Guest is still out with an injury, so we've still got some key players to come back into the squad as well. So we're just pleased that we've got 3 points. We'll look at the positives from today, but of course we'll work on the areas that we need to improve on and try and take that into another away game. But look, we needed to get 3 points and we needed to improve our away performance. So we've got that today. So we have to be pleased with it.
I mean, that goal in stoppage time, turning 1 point into 3, maybe a turning point in the season for confidence, looking at the league table, and just getting those 3 points makes a massive difference.
Yeah. Look, we hope so. There's been too many times, especially at home, where we feel like we've got draws and we've been, half pleased with the draw, but we know those were 3 points to be taken, and today we got that. So we just got to keep working hard. We just got to keep believing in what we're doing, and the group it feels really together at the moment. The last 2 performances, I think we look like a team to play with the way we did last week, and then especially today to come back and show that resilience is all I can ask for as a manager, that you keep pushing and keep sticking together as a team, and we've done that today. So like I said, lots to continue to work on, but we're moving in the right direction.
Well done for the 3 points today, and onwards and upwards to Weymouth.
Thank you very much. Cheers.